That has gone. How many?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम अम्मी।
हम तुम्हारे नए घर खाना खाने आ रहे हैं।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम अम्मी। But he'll keep on challenging you, Fakhar Zaman. Very good against spin. Normally you have openers who tend to struggle a little bit against spin, but he'll attack the spinners.
I think playing spin on this ground is the key thing, is to hit straight. The boundary is only 60, 62 metres. There's no need for too much improvisation. Hit through the line. We've already seen 1-6, fairly effortless 6 over mid-on. Hit the ball through the line. Chip it if you have to. Just chip it in the gaps. You'll get full value.
Hit the bat hard this time, Sufyan Sharif. Such a big test for a bowler on this track. You've got to get it absolutely right all the time, and that's added pressure on you.
Yeah, the T20 cricket, you know, the pressure's always on the bowlers. You just got to be fairly thick-skinned. If you get it wrong and it goes for 4 or 6, you got to just kind of wipe your hands and say go again. The important thing is the next ball you're right on the money and hitting that good line and length, hitting the splice of the bat hard.
That's what. It's a flake, wrong line. 42 for 1 now, Pakistan. such a situation on a beautiful batting day. Missed once, and they didn't miss him twice.
Missed a single there, fairly simple 1 run. The skipper's come in at number 4. Interesting, you say, promoted himself when he's not playing quite so well. It's a nice luxury to have as a captain, isn't it?
I remember Imran Khan doing that during the '92 World Cup. The campaign that we won, his bowling was completely...
One run. The skipper's come in at number 4. Interesting, you say, promoted himself when he's not playing quite so well. It's a nice luxury to have as a captain, isn't it?
I remember Imran Khan doing that during the '92 World Cup. The campaign that we won, his bowling was completely...
Missed a single there, fairly simple 1 run. The skipper's come in at number 4.
At number 3, and he batted superbly.
Introducing Files Go, the cleanup app from Google that helps you free up space.
Small boundary, so full value.
His range is immense, so you can see him flicking the ball.
Him playing so well and keeping wickets so well, actually, in England, fantastic. Took some great catches in the Test series.
swing shots from Hussain Talat. He can hit the ball a mile, so maybe just settling in a bit. Still new at international level, Hussain Talat.
Wide ball. Maybe just flick the pad. Good take from Macross. What got away one there? I don't mind the young lad taking his time, getting his eye in, getting used to the conditions. Down.
Yeah, good over. 56 for 2.
Stephen, 50 for 2 off 6, so it'll be interesting how Pakistan go about these Scotland bowlers. Judging by the one-day game of Sunday, both sides attack spin. They weren't really worried about 1s and 2s, it was 4s and 6s.
You've got to find the gap, otherwise it's difficult really to run a quick single on this small ground.
And we know Pakistan have had their troubles with quick singles in the past.
On the big show, you lads.
Big shot down the ground on the bounce to the fielder.
Yeah, I think he was looking just to chip him over extra cover, but he got a little bit straighter than he wanted. Good start from Lees. Scotland will be looking to contain, looking for the batsman to make a mistake. Sarfraz, he likes running the ball down to third man. His bowler's bowling around the wicket. He's going to give him the angle for that little dab, so it'll be interesting to see if he goes with that option.
Oh, wanted to hit it over mid-wicket and then decided to just tap it for a run. Interesting angle round the stumps to right-hander. Not a big turner of the ball, I believe, so he'll look to straighten it from that middle and leg stump line.
He's going to struggle to get an LB, I think, bowling around the wicket to the righty.
Excellent start, Alisk. Shortening the length. Hussain Talat threatening him to go downtown and then had to change angles once again. So, very good start.
He stepped out of his crease fairly early there, Hussain. So, at least saw him coming, just dropped his length bat. Very good bowling.
Goes back into the gap once again. And that's well done. Well fitted. Blocking it back into play. Dylan there doing a very good job.
Dylan Budge, fantastic. Made his debut on Sunday. He's had a prolific start to his season here in Scotland. It runs every time he takes the wicket and deservedly got his call up for Sunday's ODI. Here he is playing in front of another good crowd. Sun on his back, loving the worship for that bit of fielding.
Once again, targets that fielder. Just 6 from that over. 62 for 2. Introduce.
him to come back to play. Preston, good to have you with us here on broadcast.
Thanks very much, Alan. Absolute pleasure to be here and to see Scotland doing so well and putting up a fight first up here. Great start to this game.
Yeah, it certainly is. What a day. Scotland do throw some great parties, and they get the weather for it as well. Sunday, that marvellous win over England, and a nice take by Matthew Cross. A real sense of belief in this side, Preston, and this Scottish team.
Yeah, we'll be absolutely buzzing after Sunday and Sunday night. There's no doubt about that.
Scotland have got quite a few sort of medium paces, but these boys in the last few years that I've been watching you, Scotland, they've become very dependable bowlers.
Yeah, Richie's one of our most experienced campaigners. He's very good at this job. Keep her up, change of pace. This is obviously a used wicket.
This is the same pitch, if you're just tuning in, wherever you're watching, certainly in Pakistan, this is the same pitch that was used on Sunday, where over 730 runs were scored, and Scotland pulled off the most audacious win over England. And Callum MacLeod scored a match-winning and a man of the match, 140 not out. But it was the bowlers who supported that, Preston.
Absolutely, yeah. The bowlers stood up, a lot of pressure towards the back end of that innings, and Mark Watt particularly stood up, took the key wickets.
Yeah, we're into the ninth over here, 64 on the board, Pakistan winning the toss. Sarfraz wants the run. Play cricket. Time nicely. It's going to be 4. That was a real chase. Dylan Budge out there was sprinting like a 100-meter athlete.
He's good in the field, Budgie. This is home ground, so he knows the contours well here.
But the timing wasn't there.
He's got the one.
Shadab Khan, Nawaz, Amir and Hassan Ali. That is the Pakistan team today. And we got a debutant playing for Scotland, and he's going to bowl his second over now. Hamza Tahir. He's for 19, so he's going to be a touch nervous.
Pressure. Start from Hamza back into the attack.
St. Talat, 11 from 12. He's only hit one boundary, so he's had a good look at it. He's had 2 overs to set his stall out. He's now going to have to think about going up a gear. Kind of indication that he wants to get on with it now.
I think Scotland will be very happy with the tempo of the game at the moment. Pakistan really struggling for boundaries here. I think there's only been 7 so far after 9 overs. And 1 6, sorry.
I think they've done extremely extremely well. We're into this 10th over. Almost. That's fooled the fielder on the outside there. But this is a Scottish team that believes now that they've taken down England, and England are the #1 ODI team in the ICC rankings, and Pakistan as the #1 team in the T20 rankings in the ICC. Once you start believing, anything's possible. Wide man underneath it, can only watch it go past him. That's been struck hard by Sarfraz.
High-class cricket shot there, just giving himself room, opening up the gap at extra cover. And a lot of power there, 1 bounce 4. Again, pressure back on Hamza here.
Yeah, they went after him in the first over as well. He would do well when he watches Mohammad Nawaz. This is the young Hamza Tahir getting his cap. I beg your pardon, it's a team talk by Calcutta before the match got underway. Hoyt, and it's 4. So a little bit more punishment for Tahir. 10 overs gone, 82 for 2. And this has been a very circumspect start by Pakistan. Now you'd think that Sarfraz now has just played a couple of shots as if to illustrate that he's got to get on with it now. Berrington, marginally short, picked up by Sarfraz. I think he's going to get 4 here. Small boundaries.
Critical little phase here for Scotland. Make sure we stay in the game. Got to be careful. Pakistan building a little bit of momentum here. Berrington needs to be real clear about what he's trying to do.
Sarfraz.
You'll be happy with the 1 there. I think 1's a winner on this ground. So Sunday really proved that where the boundary count was enormous, and I think Scotland broke their record there of highest number of boundaries in an ODI.
Broke a few hearts too in that England dressing room. Hamza Tahir takes the catch, and Hussein Talat, it was a premeditated shot, and Berrington picks up the wicket, and it's 87 for 3.
Key timing for that wicket. We were just speaking about Pakistan building a bit of momentum there, and Richie has delivered.
Yeah, the shot was perfect. Well, and he's approaching 2,000 runs in T20 cricket. T20I. He's off the mark straight away. Might think of a second here. No, he won't. Dylan Budge, the fielder. He's quick.
Excellent again. Okay.
With some variety here. Richie Berrington, as you say, taking pace off the ball, just
life needs flavor. Golden Pearl antibacterial white.
Kept the faith though, he's still on here, which I like to see.